Alright guys, so you probably noticed in this kit we actually have some laser cuts out of the sentiment cards. Now I'm going to play around with, adding some string around that or different effects on those kind of things. We'll see what comes of it. But I did want to do more of a shaker box. It's been a while since I've done one, and unfortunately I don't have anything that I need. I don't have acetate, I don't have foam tape. Anyway, so I'm basically gonna just see what we have and see if we can make it work, and then you'll learn from our mistakes, if we make any, right, Lace?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so because it is such a small space, I do want to just use some glitter. I think some small glitter just behind that will look really cute. And like I said, I don't have acetate sheets, but this is very similar. If it was a bigger window, then I would think this wouldn't work. But probably you have tons of these, and these are very similar. This plastic sheet thing could be really great for the window. So I am just going to cut a piece of that off, and we're going to work with that to see what we can create. Okay, so that looks like it is big enough. So what you do first when you're making a shaker window is we're going to just adhere that down. And I'm going to be using this more stronger adhesive, so you can absolutely use whatever adhesive you want, but I'm going to be using this strong adhesive, if I can get it to work correctly here. Okay, and I'm just going to pull that around my word there. And we're just going to do all of the edges, make like a box. So that's very firmly in place. And again, this is just kind of banding with what I have. It's late, or I would go to the store. But in some case, it is nice to just use what you have as well and make do. So we'll see how well this works. So I'm going to go ahead and lift that adhesive. It's pretty strong, sticks to your fingers. Again, I think just a good adhesive would work well around those edges. Kind of get that nice and adhered down here. I'm just going to trim it off when I get it on. So it works pretty good, utilizing some of those sheets that we often have. And then as far as the foam tape, because what you do is you bring it up with some foam tape, and then we're going to put a backing on it once we add some glitter or whatever you want in there. You could do confetti, you could do sequences, glitter, whatever you want to do. Now I do have these foam squares. It just would be nice if I could just have foam tape all the way around, right? So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna line those right next to each other. So I'm gonna cut these. I probably could even cut them in thirds. Let them go a little bit further as well. Do you want to do one, Lace?
Sure.
So you're just gonna line that up around the edge. We're gonna basically make a barrier.
I need to cut a little off this one.
For it to go inside of. And we need them really tight, close together, because it's not foam tape. So we don't want that glitter to be coming through those creases. We actually probably shouldn't even take the top ones off until we have it all built, and then we'll go back and take the top layer off. So again, I'm just taking one of my foam squares, and I'm just cutting it down smaller so that we can basically line right around our words. Here you go, Lace. Put that down. Okay, so we have glitter all over us, right? Now we added a pole of glitter inside of our barrier here. And then I'm just going to take actually some white cardstock so that I don't use any of my precious paper on this. And I mean, you could use a scrap of paper, but basically we just want to get a square. So I marked it, as you can see here, and I'm just gonna do a really raw cut on this. So we can get that, and then that's gonna go right over the top like so. So I need to take these pieces off. And then we're just gonna lay that bottom piece on top and push down, making sure that it's really pressed down. And of course this is gonna be added to our design, so we'll add a couple more pop-ups where we need them. But at least we have glitter all over the front of it. We have a little shaker. And I do think that glitter works really well for the small space that it's in. Could be really cute on a card too, but I'm going to be adding it to a layout. And here it is finished on my layout, and I just went ahead and cut it out of the square, and you can see the glitter coming through and it pops up off the page, which is kind of fun. And then on the stars, I just took some Mod Podge, or you can use glue, and then I just dipped it in some glitter as well, and I added the same thing, just a little bit of glitter over here. Haven't used it for a while, so that was kind of fun, but definitely a little bit messy. I have glitter everywhere.